Welcome back to the Chronicles of History. Today we're diving into the incredible journey of ancient China, where vast landscapes, powerful dynasties, and brilliant minds created one of the world's most enduring civilizations. This will be a two-part series where in part one, we'll explore China's beginnings from the legendary Xia Dynasty to the unifying Qin Dynasty and the construction of the Great Wall. Join us as we uncover the origins, mysteries, and remarkable achievements that set the stage for one of history's greatest civilizations. Imagine a land where towering mountains meet vast rivers, where dynasties rise and fall over millennia, and where a rich culture rooted in philosophy, art, warfare, and invention would shape history itself. This is ancient China, a civilization that has endured for thousands of years and left a profound mark on the world. Let's embark on this journey, exploring the dynasties, philosophies, achievements, and legends that defined one of the world's greatest ancient civilizations. Chapter 1. The Neolithic Beginnings, 7000 to 2000 BCE. Our story begins in prehistoric China, where evidence of settled communities dates back to around 7000 BCE along the Yellow River, often referred to as the cradle of Chinese civilization. Here, early humans cultivated millet, raised animals, and began to organize into villages. By 5000 BCE, the Yangshao culture emerged, recognized for its pottery adorned with intricate designs. Soon after, the Longshan culture appeared, introducing the art of black pottery and early forms of social stratification. This era was marked by the creation of simple tools, the use of pottery for storing grains, and rudimentary farming techniques. These early cultures established the foundation for what would soon become the first Chinese dynasty. Chapter 2. The Mythical Xia Dynasty, 2070 to 1600 BCE. According to ancient Chinese legend, the Xia Dynasty was the first true dynasty, ruled by the wise and benevolent Emperor Yu. Yu is said to have introduced flood control measures along the Yellow River, taming the river's destructive power and earning the people's devotion. While the existence of the Xia Dynasty remains debated, with limited archaeological evidence, it occupies an important place in Chinese lore, symbolizing the dawn of organized society and centralized rule. The Xia were known to have used rudimentary bronze tools and to have established early systems of governance and social hierarchy. This mythical dynasty set the stage for the grand tales and significant achievements that would follow. Chapter 3. The Shang Dynasty Masters of Bronze, 1600 to 1046 BCE. Around 1600 BCE, the Shang Dynasty emerged in the Yellow River Valley. The Shang are often regarded as China's first historical dynasty, with extensive evidence of their rule left behind. They were skilled metalworkers, known for their mastery of bronze, which they used to craft weapons, ritual vessels, and chariots. Archaeologists have unearthed intricate bronze vessels from this period, decorated with complex animal motifs that suggest ritualistic significance. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Shang dynasty is their practice of oracle bone divination. Shang priests would carve questions onto turtle shells or animal bones, apply heat, and interpret the resulting cracks as divine answers. These inscriptions are the earliest known examples of Chinese writing, laying the foundation for one of the world's oldest continuous writing systems. The Shang kings ruled with the support of a powerful aristocracy, often engaging in warfare to expand their territories. But their focus on ritual, ancestor worship, and divination also established cultural traditions that would endure throughout Chinese history. Chapter 4. The Zhou Dynasty and the Mandate of Heaven, 1046 to 256 BCE. In 1046 BCE, the Zhou Dynasty overthrew the Shang, introducing the concept of the Mandate of Heaven, the belief that rulers were divinely appointed but could lose their right to rule through tyranny or incompetence. This idea would become a cornerstone of Chinese political philosophy, justifying both loyalty to rulers and the overthrow of corrupt regimes. The Zhou era is often divided into two parts: the Western Zhou, 1046 to 771 BCE, marked by stability and expansion, and the Eastern Zhou, 770 to 256 BCE, a period of fragmentation and conflict known as the Spring and Autumn and Warring States periods. During the Spring and Autumn period, powerful feudal states emerged, each vying for dominance. These conflicts intensified in the Warring States period as warlords sought to unify China under their rule. Yet, the Eastern Zhou was also a golden age of intellectual and cultural flowering, known as the 100 Schools of Thought. It was during this time that Confucius and Laozi lived, leaving legacies that would shape Chinese civilization. Confucius taught about ethics, filial piety, and governance based on virtue and responsibility, while Laozi, founder of Taoism, emphasized harmony with nature and the Tao, or Wei. The Warring States period saw advances in military technology, including the crossbow and iron weaponry, and tactics that would later be immortalized in Sun Tzu's The Art of War. Despite the chaos, this era laid the groundwork for a united China under a new, formidable dynasty. Chapter 5. The Qin Dynasty. The First Emperor and the Great Wall, 221 to 206 BCE. In 221 BCE, after centuries of warfare, the Qin dynasty emerged victorious, with its ruler, Qin Shi Huang, uniting China for the first time. Known as the First Emperor, Qin Shi Huang was a visionary, but also a ruthless ruler. He standardized the Chinese script, weights, measures, and currency, facilitating communication and trade across his vast empire. His legalist policies, which emphasized strict laws and harsh punishments, solidified his control but also fostered resentment. One of Qin Shi Huang's most ambitious projects was the construction of the Great Wall of China. While earlier walls had existed, he ordered the connection and extension of these walls to protect against nomadic invaders from the north. The wall became a symbol of Chinese strength and perseverance, although it came at a high human cost. Qin Shi Huang's most famous legacy is his Terracotta Army, discovered in the 1970s. Buried near his tomb, thousands of life-size terracotta soldiers, each with unique facial features and armor, stand in silent formation to guard their emperor in the afterlife. However, the Qin dynasty's harsh rule led to widespread rebellion, and after Qin Shi Huang's death, the dynasty quickly collapsed, lasting only 15 years. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the early dynasties of ancient China. In the next part, we'll continue with the legendary Han Dynasty, the dawn of the Silk Road, and the golden ages that followed. Don't miss part 2, where we dive deeper into China's incredible legacy. You can find part 2 in the description below.